Hi, I'm Rebecca at the Dry Eye Shop, and I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I'd like to share a few of the things that I am feeling thankful for specifically in my Dry Eye Shop context. And I always start videos thinking, oh, this one's just going to be a few minutes. Remember, people like those short videos, but if you've ever watched any of my videos, I'm sure you know brevity is not my strong suit. And if you haven't, if this is the first one, consider yourself forewarned. So this is going to be really random. Just bear with me. I am thankful that I am finally getting a chance to do some videos again. I did a whole bunch of videos back at our old premises a few years back on a number of products, and there were things like the goggles and the preservative free salines and so forth. And then life just got too busy and chaotic, and I just couldn't face it again. There was so much planning and setup and whatnot. So I didn't do any for quite a while, and now I'm finally starting to be able to get back into them again. So glad to be able to do that. I am one of the things I'm most aware of being thankful for right now this year is that this year I've actually not spent that much time on the Dry Eye Shop itself because I've been putting so much of my time into the Dry Eye Foundation. And that's exciting. And the only reason I've been able to do that is because we have such an amazing team at the shop now. It's been a hard couple of pandemic years staffing wise here, just like in so many other businesses. And so I just feel especially thankful that we've got such a great group of people who are able to just keep things covered so I can go off and do other stuff where my heart really is. So, I mean, on our team here, we've got Gary, who's been running the kind of purchasing and receiving and shipping side, manages everything there, doing a terrific job. It's been so great to not have to even think about that stuff. We've got E and Valkyrie on the shipping team, both just tremendous people. Valkyrie's actually just recently had to move on, but I wanted to mention them anyway. Um, I enjoy E a lot. Every time I see them, I just smile. We've got Heather on customer service, who's just got this amazing positive attitude. And we've got David, who has celebrated 5 years here last May, which was a whole lot of fun. And we've got Jocelyn, who this time last year was kind of getting close to heading into maternity leave and now is working part time from home, taking care of all of our interstate sales tax, which is just a wonderful burden off uh, our shoulders, which is great. And got Aiden, who's just been my rock here, the second in command, running everything basically and acting as a single handed marketing department amongst so many other things. Nothing would work here without him. He's just done an amazing job. So, anyway, very thankful for the team here. Oh gosh, am I forgetting anybody? I don't think so. I'm thankful that we've had a long, warm summer. This year had a long, wet, cool start. Spring, wet, cold spring seemed to just go on forever, but then the sun broke out and stayed out for like 4 months. I mean, in the middle of October, we had a day in the 80s. That was really nice because my husband and I moved back to our little tiny home in June, and it meant that we didn't have to think about heat or 100 of the kind of practical winter type things for quite a while. So it was nice to have that long summer and lots of just good outdoors time out on the peninsula, and I love so much. Other things, I am thankful for this thing straight over there in front of me, which is a great big glass whiteboard, just like a dream item for me. I love whiteboards. I am definitely a whiteboarder, and to get this glass one, anyway, that made me very happy. It was a couple months ago. I am thankful to have great health to get through all these very busy times with. It's something I feel like I don't deserve because I certainly don't take good enough care of myself, something I hope to improve, but just thankful that I've been healthy and strong. I'm thankful that I don't have to wear a mask in the office. Oh, that went so long and it was hard. And we'll do it again if we need to do it again. But boy, I'm glad I don't have to right now, which is great. I'm really thankful for the many new developments in the dry eye world this year. Just points of hope on lots of different fronts. This is more of a kind of dry foundation topic than dry shop topic, but something I'm just very keenly aware of. New investments going into eye pain research from the NEI, and new drugs in the approval process that seem like they're just around the corner now. Lots of good stuff going on. In the shop, I am thankful that product shortages didn't seem to be as bad this year as in some previous years. I mean, there's plenty of ongoing shortages, but none of them seem to be quite as critical. We have so many different brands of preservative-free salines for scleral lens users now that when one's missing in action, something else can fill in its place. So that seems to be working pretty well. The Serene cleaner seems to have slotted in nicely where Low Bob left a big gaping hole, and we never can seem to get quite enough of the Serene, but we parse it out really carefully. We adjust it from week to week. Is it going to be allowing only one per customer or two per customer? We just try to shepherd that stuff really carefully so that everyone can get some, but just glad we have some anyway. Let's see what else. I am super thankful that we're gradually getting debt paid down. Those of you that have been with us for years may know we went through some rough patches there, and it never seems to be easy. Managing a business has never been easy for me, but things are getting better, and I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful I actually had a tax refund this year, which was a first for a really long time anyway. Let's see. I am thankful for my friend Roz, who recently passed. I was sorry to lose her, but just it made me acutely thankful of everything she did for me and for us here for a long time. Roz is an old friend of mine, former housemate from years back. Roz's son Brent worked in shipping here for 4 years. Roz was just a tremendous cheerleader. She was an inveterate encourager. She was like a would-be second mom in the sense of always being interested, I always felt that this is somebody who is for me and always will be interested in what I'm doing and how it's going and will always want to help. She would bring treats. Remember back at our old location, she would bring stuff for the whole team. One year, when money was super tight, she did Christmas gifts for everybody on the team. She's always thinking of what she can do to help. Roz was also a founding member of the Dry Eye Foundation, and she spent her whole career and all of her retirement working in the nonprofit world and had a wealth of experience to share from that. So I'm thankful for those years, Roz. Let's see. I am thankful for my little CEO group that meets monthly. This is a group of, it's kind of fluctuated a little bit, 4 or 5 of us, really 4 most of the time. They graduated from this SBA class some years back in Seattle, where they kind of grouped us up into these little groups to meet about certain things. And we just ended up continuing to meet together after that class as a sort of business owners support group on a monthly basis. And of course, we took it to Zoom during the pandemic, and now we're looking at meeting in person again. And it's been just a fun, very informative and encouraging kind of thing. They all outclass me like you wouldn't believe, so it's more about learning than anything else, but I get to share too. I am thankful for my husband, who is always supportive, who's unbelievably tolerant of me and my chronic overworking. Panos likes to keep things running well, and he comes in here on Saturdays and spends the whole day and cleans everything top to bottom and is checking every light bulb everywhere and maintaining anything he can find to maintain. You know, I'm never going to run out of things to say. There's so many things. But I need to wrap this up somewhere. So I just want to say I am thankful for you. We are blessed with the world's most amazing customers, just kind, supportive people who are a delight to serve. So again, happy Thanksgiving.